Alert. The rebels have reactivated the hauler. Grenade out!
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Fight Against Boredom. This is Ginger Binge, and today we are back with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, I have been playing a lot of Extraction, and I'm fairly certain this is probably my favorite game mode outside of the hero game modes. And while I'm playing, I see a lot of people on my team and on the team that is opposing us that do not know what they are doing or are not benefiting their team. So I thought, what better video to make than to give some advice for how to be better at the specific Extraction game mode. So hopefully by the end of this video you will understand how to dominate Extraction. First things first, for Extraction specifically, I like to use the Heavy class, and I like to use the TL50 because it is a very up close and personal weapon, which is perfect for Extraction because whether you are defending or attacking, they are trying to make it to the same location point. Which brings me to the reason why I have both grenade options equipped, because it is extremely easy to clear an area using those. For Extraction, the whole goal is to move this thing to the last checkpoint and win the round. Now, do not be afraid to use this as a shield while escorting this to the checkpoint. In my opinion, I think this is what the developers had in mind anyway. Because this is it just fits it perfectly for this game mode. Oh, there we go. See what I'm talking about? The TL50 is perfect for this game mode. And you don't necessarily have to be directly beside this. You just have to be within a certain radius of it and it will continue to move. And there's another example for why I have the 2 grenade options equipped. It gets you out of sticky situations fairly easy. Now there are numerous routes that you can take to get to the desired location. It seems this game specifically is a little more straightforward. I don't think the other team is very good. We'll see in a minute. It can prove very difficult the last few objectives to try and take, because they can set in and it'll make it impossible to get past these next few points. And this time it also looks like the whole team is playing the objective, which is rare if I'm being honest. Normally, you have 3 or 4 people doing what our whole team is doing right now, which is escorting this. See what I'm talking about? You don't directly have to be beside it for it to move. But again, use this as a shield while you're making your way up. Pretty much the only thing that will get you is grenades, or if they're happen to be using explosive shots.
Alert. The Empire has seized the payload. Final stretch. Keep moving.
Now see how they're all crowding right there? They're just asking to be killed right now. So instead, we can take an alternate route and let them push the objective, and we will come around here to support them from the side.
Get in there, I'll cover you!
See how they're crowded up there?
Our haul is dead in its tracks.
Grenade set!
When you get to this stage and point, oh my god, don't be afraid to use the side of it instead of the back. The best advice that I can think to give you is while you're trying to move the objective is to use the crate that is moving for cover and take alternate routes as often as possible. I play the same exact setup regardless of what side of the objective I'm pushing. Both grenade options and abilities have a shorter recharge time, so that way my grenades spawn back more quickly.
The rebels are trapped. Block their
It
path
is
to the transport.
pretty
See
similar
that their
strategy-wise.
payload never arrives.
Bombs ready!
For when you are trying to keep them from reaching the objective point. I didn't even know you could get in here. Huh. You learn something new every time you play. If I'm being honest, I like the flow of the Kessel map much better than this Tatooine map for Jabba's Palace. For this map in particular, not so much the Kessel map, but for this map there are lots and lots of hiding places, which I don't necessarily like. I don't like to play the waiting game and just wait for people to come. I kind of like to check different routes, and not every single route leads to the same place like it does on the Kessel. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to be getting through. That's kind of unfortunate because the rest of this map is much nicer than this first checkpoint area. See what I'm talking about? Take alternate routes and you can get up behind them.
Get clear!
Alert. The rebels have reactivated the hauler.
Grenade out!
See what I'm talking about? Take alternate routes and you can get up behind them.
Clear for grenade!
See, normally this area right here is extremely difficult to get through for the side that's actually trying to move this.
Covering fire ready!
Payload secure.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that I have for this episode, but I hope these few simple tips will help your extraction game mode experience reach new heights. Leave a comment down below what tips you think I should have included in this video and what you find works best for you while playing extraction to help you rise to the leaderboard. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. But thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.